Welcome to day 202 of the 300 Movie Challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of March 2011, which was Rio. We're in Rio! We're in South America!
Yay for
Again.
yeah. Well, anyway. I guess we should say that we're having Mai try a different microphone because we realized the last one was kind of like starting to crap out. So hopefully it wasn't like terrible for like too long. And we might like switch back just to test a few things with it. But yeah, hopefully things will sound better. But yeah. Anyway, this movie was a thing.
The only thing that I can really say wait, first. Neither of you two have watched this movie before, right?
Right.
I
have
did.
not.
Oh, you did?
I have not.
It was during a live stream, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, right. We did watch it together.
I remember watching it, but I don't remember anything from it. Besides the fact that I thought it looked nice.
Yeah. Which is probably the one thing that I will give this movie for. It has really nice visuals and stuff.
Yeah, I'll give it that, and there are, like, a handful of funny lines.
Yeah.
Like, a small handful, but a handful. There's also a lot of lines where you're just like, really? But...
And also, that kind of goes into the central plot of the movie, too.
Yeah.
Kind of sketch.
Like...
Kind of.
The thing is, it's... So, okay, the whole thing about, like, oh, you know, it's two people who are like, oh, they don't like each other at first, they're gonna, like, fall in love, whatever. It's like, yeah, cliche, whatever. Like, the thing is, the characters are not, like, they're actually alright with each other.
Mm-hmm.
It just, they have to manufacture the stupid misunderstanding. What's the thing? The misunderstanding thing that comes up, it's, like, literally out of nowhere. It's, like, really forced.
Yeah.
But then it's, like, over in, like, a second. So it's, like, why was that a thing at all?
It's kind of like what happened in Ice Age 2, and I guess if you guys don't know, this is the same company that makes Ice Age.
Yeah.
That produced this movie, so I guess maybe that's where they got it from. It's
And then
like,
in Shrek, also the first movie, there was also the big misunderstanding.
Oh yeah, DreamWorks, but yeah, that was it. Why do you have to have a misunderstanding during like the random romantic plot? Like they can organically form instead of being like, oh yeah, wait, we're going to Act 3, let's have the misunderstanding now, even though it's totally not needed.
And even if you needed them to be separated, there are many different ways you could have them be separated too.
Yeah, like,
being like, oh,
go ahead.
two different goals.
Well, yeah, because that's the
Or
thing.
like,
Literally, like, the whole point is that, oh, like, Blue can't fly, and he wants to go to be with, you know, what's her name, right? So
Linda,
that's already, like, a split, like, automatically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It could just be like, alright, well, I guess this is bye, and then they could kind of mope about it a bit, but then she gets caught or whatever. Like, that, boom, you have it already, and, like, that's already kind of a cliche, and it's not that interesting, but, like, it's not this super manufactured thing that, again, literally, what is it? One of the other birds was like, you know, be real, say what's on your mind or something, and then it's like, something about hating samba music, and that, like, feels like you can't fly or whatever, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, when did this come from? It's so random. So, yeah, that was stupid, and the whole, okay. This actually kind of reminds me, the whole Carnival thing reminds me of, actually kind of something the three of us were talking about a while ago, which was about, like, sexualized fan art of female characters. And the whole conversation was basically like, if it, like, you know, of course it's not like we can, you know, stop it from existing, right? That's clearly not going to happen. But then, like, in terms of, like, because I was legitimately curious what these two opinions were on it, and so you both are kind of saying, like, well, if what is depicted of the character makes sense that character would be doing and or wearing or whatever, right, then fine, right? So I understand that from, like, the Carnival perspective, like, that's the whole, like, motif of it, and alright, fine. But the fact that they had the Linda do that, where she's not that person at all, it felt really weird and pandery.
Yeah, see?
So, yeah, that was kind of like, oh, okay, they're doing this when, you know, they had no reason to do that. So,
You didn't need to.
yeah, and again, they already had, like, set up with them, the bad guys being in the parade already with their stupid thing, so it's like, did they really need the whole, you know, excuse to do that? I mean, hell, they even had, like, Tulio fucking dress up or whatever, and him look stupid, so, like, if you wanted to just go that route, you could do that, which is just be kind of making fun of it. So
Kind of creepy.
no, he is, like, creepy, though. So,
He's kind of creepy.
yeah, that's kind of a problem. But, yeah, that just felt really weird to me. So...
yeah, that also felt very strange.
So there's that, and then yeah, the misunderstanding is dumb, and like I don't know, just everything else is just kind of all right, I guess. Again, the visuals and there's a couple good lines, but everything else just kind of eh. You know, the main birds are okay, not super interesting, but they're not terrible, and you know, the side characters are and the bad guys and the, you know, it's all just fine. It's just yeah, but it at the same time though, I would say there are films that are overall I would classify as like okay or fine, but there was like still kind of some element that made me a little bit more interested, where here I was just kind of yeah, it's fine, but at the same time I also don't really care. So
Yeah, it's a little bit boring because, like, I mean, I fell asleep like a couple of times.
And also, I just because of my preferences on this kind of thing, it felt too over-reliant on like songs. So that was a little annoying at times, but
I feel like, I mean, I can understand that they wanted to get into the whole festival vibe and stuff, but I also
I get
feel
that.
like, but I also kind of agree that maybe they didn't need to do as many songs as they did.
How many were there? There were like 5?
Four?
Something like that. I don't know.
I think they could have just gone on with like 1 during
Yeah.
like an actual like scene that needed the music. Cause like we even open up on a musical dance-ish number and then end kind of with one.
Well, yeah, that opening one literally has like no reason to exist at all. So.
Oh, we were gonna end on one too.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, it's okay, I guess. There's nothing in it really that's like a terrible. There's just some things that are just kind of meh. So, well, okay, the misunderstanding's pretty terrible, but the rest is just eh. So,
Otherwise, kind of standard.
yeah. So I guess just fairly standard. Nothing really stands out about it. I mean, even though the visuals are nice, I wouldn't even say they're like amazingly nice. Like, if I would still probably say like Kung Fu Panda, honestly, probably had better visual style to it. But they're pretty close. But yeah, so it's overall. I mean, if you end up watching it, you're not gonna hate it, but you have no reason to go out of your way to watch it. So
yeah, basically.
No, or rewatch it for that matter.
yeah. So is that it? I guess.
Safely forget about it again.
Yeah, I feel like there's like we just said nothing, but I don't really know what else to say. Well, the next movie is completely different.
No, we're still on the same continent though.
Yeah, apparently we looked at the whole. I was kind of looking at this brief synopsis, and I was like, "Oh, interesting. Okay, in terms of location, but it's a sequel, and to a thing we've seen.
Beginning of many sequels.
Yeah, we're seeing so many
franchises.
sequels like back to back. It's kind of weird, but this is honestly probably of like it's one of the ones I'm least looking forward to. So
Yeah.
considering how the previous one went, but we'll see, I guess.
We'll see if we go up or down from here, I guess.
I honestly, yes, think it's 50-50 shot.
It's a coin toss.
Because again, people say it's good. The series actually is not that bad, especially, and then it gets better as time goes on. But considering how that last one went, I don't know. Anyway, I think we're very tired, so we're gonna stop.
Bye. Good night.
Okay. Good night. Bye.